Use WordPress, they said. It's easy, they said. But if you use WordPress for your business, then I bet you've had many moments of frustration and it felt anything but easy. Now, don't get me wrong, WordPress is a great technical foundation for your website. I use it for all of my businesses and all of my websites myself. But the problem is that WordPress was originally built as a tool for simple personal blogs. And it is easy as long as all you want is a simple little blog that looks something like this. But that's not what websites of businesses you admire look like, right? That's not what you want your website to look like. As a business builder, you want a professional looking homepage that grabs attention and gets your message across. You want blog content that sets you apart from the competition and gets more traffic and shares. You want to create landing pages and sales pages that convert. WordPress is just not built for any of those things, especially sales pages. If you've ever tried to build one of those using the WordPress editor, you know what I'm talking about. There are various tools and plugins that claim to solve this problem. But let me know if this sounds familiar. You see a demo page somewhere that looks really cool, and because you want that, you buy the theme or the plugin that it was made with. But once you try to build that same demo page on your website, or once you try editing it, you're back in frustration land. You're probably looking at a backend with endless rows of options and drop-downs and checkboxes with no clear indication of which option does what exactly. And you're probably using short codes to create elements on the page like boxes, buttons, and column layouts. But even a simple layout like this, just 3 boxes with some stuff inside, ends up looking like a huge mess when you have to build it with shortcodes. I mean, look at this. This is so complicated, you might as well learn HTML and CSS and just hand code your pages. This is why we created Thrive Architect. Thrive Architect is the fastest, most conversion-focused visual editor and page builder for WordPress. Thrive Architect is a WordPress plugin that adds a true front-end editor to your website. That means you're looking at the actual post or page you're editing, not a back-end with endless lists of options and checkboxes. And it follows a very simple logic that we call click to edit. You want to change something on the page, click on it and start editing. So what makes this plugin different? Thrive Architect is built around 2 core beliefs. The beliefs in the importance of, number 1, rapid implementation, and number 2, a relentless marketing and conversion focus. Rapid implementation is about building and iterating quickly. We believe that you get an advantage by moving faster than your competition, and that's why a visual editor needs to speed up the work you do, not slow you down. We've looked at everything that gets in the way of you rapidly building the content, layout, and pages that you need, and we've streamlined all of the obstacles away. Now here's something I'm sure you're familiar with. If you're editing something on the back end, you always have to refresh your preview, then switch to the preview tab, wait for that to reload to see what the page actually looks like. Then you've got to switch back to your editing tab, make some changes, refresh the preview, wait for the refresh, switch to the preview tab, see how the changes affect the page, switch back to the editor, and so on and so forth. Now, this endless tab switching isn't just frustrating, it's also a huge waste of time. And that's why Thrive Architect is built as a true front-end editor. We took it a step further and also eliminated all abstraction from the editing experience. What do I mean by abstraction? The ultimate example of abstraction is code. You look at lines of text and symbols and you have to mentally translate this code into what the page will actually look like. And you know what? Other forms of abstraction, like moving around blocks that represent your content and layout, aren't actually much better. You still have to mentally translate what those blocks mean and what your front-end page will actually look like. And you still have to switch tabs all the time. Now, there are other tools out there that claim to be visual front-end editors and that claim to be fast and intuitive, but they aren't actually helping you build stuff faster. Ask yourself this: does it take multiple steps and clicks to make a single simple change? Are there loading times or refreshes every time you save a change? Or the worst, do you have to click on an edit icon and then wait for a new overlay window to open up and then make the changes in that window and then close the window again and then you see the changes on your page? In Thrive Architect, we've made everything instant. You edit text directly on the page, and when you make any change to any element, you see it update right away. That's why we call it a true front-end editor. We've eliminated overlays, loading times, and extra steps to make your work as fast and seamless as possible. To prove it to you, let's exit trailer mode for a moment. Because sure, we could show you a perfectly edited and choreographed clip that makes the plugin look better than it really is. But instead, let me show you an unedited, real-time clip of Thrive Architect being used. What we're seeing here is not a demonstration of all the fanciest tricks this plugin can do. Instead, this is what the real everyday work with Thrive Architect looks like. And what I hope you can see here is that this is a product made for entrepreneurs for building business and marketing websites. It's made by and for a team of people who use it every day for online businesses and cutting-edge marketing work. And that includes me, by the way. I use this plugin every single day, and I'm probably our most demanding customer. As an entrepreneur, you're a busy person. You don't have time for a slow page builder, and you don't have time to dabble with 15 different editors that all claim to be fast and intuitive, when really they end up wasting your time. If you've been frustrated with this problem, Thrive Architect is the solution you've been waiting for. As you can see, Thrive Architect is fast in real time and not just in trailer mode. And that's an important part of the rapid implementation principle. It's about translating the idea you have in your head into reality with as little friction as possible. The other part of rapid implementation is growing quickly in small steps, growing the way leading startups and entrepreneurs do. And that's why you need a tool that comes along with you as you progress through the 3 levels of online business growth. Level 1, implementation. So let's say you had a brilliant idea for what could be your next online business, but it was over the weekend and you've got a lot of other stuff on your plate right now. So you load up one of our over 160 pre-designed landing page templates, quickly add your own logo, change the text, and hit publish. You've just turned your idea into a professional looking online presence, literally in minutes and with 0 coding or design skills needed. Our fully responsive and mobile optimized templates will be your new secret weapon. It's like having your very own design team at your disposal. Except it's not just any design team, it's that rare breed of designer that understands both the importance of visual design and of conversion optimization. Level 2, growth. Now your business is up and running. The landing page you created is getting some results. It's validating your business idea, and it's time to take it to the next level. You dive deeper into the editing capabilities, you add your own images, adjust some of the styling on the page, and really put your own mark on it. You save your own landing page designs for reuse and save your customized elements so that you can rapidly build out more pages and more uniquely branded content for your growing website. Level 3, scale. Your business is taking off, and now you start paying attention to the small things. Now that conversions and traffic are coming in large numbers, every little detail has to be just right. As an advanced user, you can build your pages and layouts from scratch with the ability to edit every detail of every element. You make adjustments for tablet and mobile views so that all your visitors have the perfect experience on your site, no matter which device they use. And best of all, you can do all this while still keeping costs low and iterating quickly. Even as you scale, there's still no need to hire expensive designers and developers and having to wait for long turnaround times. What I'm getting at is that rapid implementation is really important for getting a new business off the ground, but it stays important every step of the way as your business grows. Now, maybe you're skeptical about this. Yes, you want a tool that grows and scales with your business, but does Thrive Architect really live up to that promise? To answer that question, simply take a look at the page that this video is on. Everything on this page was built using Thrive Architect, and it was done by a marketer, not a designer, not a coder. This brings us to the second core focus of Thrive Architect, the marketing and conversion focus. It's not enough to build pages quickly, you also have to build them right. And too many online businesses have their websites loaded down with fancy effects, huge images, and complicated layouts, while totally missing the point of what really matters. Our marketing and conversion focus means that everything in Thrive Architect is built to turn more of your visitors into subscribers, customers, and clients. The goal isn't to win a latest fancy online design trends contest. The goal is to grow your business. That's why we've included pre-built templates for high-converting sales pages, webinar funnel pages, opt-in landing pages, and more. With Thrive Architect, you can create and customize lead generation forms and connect them to your favorite email marketing tools, and you can create attention-grabbing buy buttons that you link to your PayPal, Stripe, or other checkout and purchase pages. Did you know that beautifully formatted, media-rich content gets more social shares, gets higher positions in search engines, and attracts more traffic? Because of that, Thrive Architect is also built to be the perfect tool for your content marketing, providing you with content boxes, styled lists, easy video and image embeds, and more. And don't worry, your content is safe. If you ever deactivate or delete the Thrive Architect plugin, all of your text and image content is preserved on your site. With other visual editor plugins, you usually end up with a huge mess of shortcodes all through your content, or your content might disappear completely. With Thrive Architect, your content remains clear and complete if you ever deactivate or delete the plugin. And by the way, you also don't have to pay us an ongoing fee to keep using and getting updates for the plugin. We don't have one of those fake one-time prices where actually you have to pay every year to keep getting updates. And of course, if you don't keep getting updates, the plugin will stop working. Quite simply, we will never hold your content hostage. And what I've shown you in this video so far only scratches the surface. You can even use Thrive Architect to create advanced layouts like video backgrounds, custom post grids or e-commerce product grids, pricing tables, vertical split layouts, and much more. You can use it to create attention-grabbing layered designs, create fully customized hover effects, create content that reveals after a set amount of time, and use progress bars and other animated elements to visualize data. And what's more, your purchase of Thrive Architect comes bundled with over 160 beautifully designed, conversion-optimized landing page templates that you can use on any page, on any WordPress theme. Are you ready to start turning your ideas for content pages into reality faster? Are you ready to stop settling for sluggish, abstract, and limited visual editors that are holding you back? Get your copy of Thrive Architect today and join the tens of thousands of users who are already using it to get a competitive edge.